16 years ago, 25-year-old Nicole Cooley was murdered while she was sleeping. Eric Merrim, the man responsible for her death, is now serving a 16 years to life sentence, but was recently granted a recommendation for parole. News Channel 3's Samantha Lomabau spoke with Cooley and her family and more on their pleas to keep their daughter's murderer behind bars.
I miss her sense of humor, her stubbornness, you know, her energy. She was life. She was just a ball of life.
Nicole Cooley was raised in Cathedral City and attended high school there. Her parents described her as a friend to everyone.
She was a bundle of joy. Everybody was her friend. Everybody's still her friend. That's why we have a lot of support today.
On October 16, 2005, Cooley was brutally murdered in her sleep while living along the coast.
Eric was standing above Nicole with the hammer in his hand. When the police came, the hammer was embedded in her head, so he hit her one last time, and then he left, and we were notified that morning.
Her boyfriend at the time, Eric Merrim, was convicted in her death and was serving 16 years to life in prison in Sacramento. But just about 2 weeks ago, on November 18th, he was granted a recommendation for parole by 2 commissioners of the California Board of Parole.
And we're asking the governor if he would kindly look and review this case and just reverse the decision for the safety of me and my family and the community that he chooses to live in.
Cooley's family has created a petition online with hopes to get enough support to stop Merrim from being released.
He's not even a killer, he's a murderer. And there's a difference, you know, he murdered with malice in his heart.
Claudia and Glenn Cooley believe Merrim would also be a threat to the community. They said Merrim had no remorse after the murder.
If he gets out, we have a man that is manipulative, crafty, knows how to play the system, and he's going to be in someone's community.
They started the Nicole Cooley Foundation to help and assist in the fight against domestic violence.
She tried to stick up for that guy, and a lot of women do. They stand by her man, but she died for love. She loved him that much. She stood up for him.
They hope no one else becomes a victim.
Look for red flags. There's help out there. Don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed of your situation. And there are people out there that understand. Reach out for help. That's all I can say, reach out.
In Cathedral City, Samantha Lomabau, News Channel 3.
If you or a loved one are experiencing domestic abuse, there is always a way to ask for help.
Reach out, at least talk to someone so that way you don't feel alone and isolated. Help is available. And it's not going to get better. It will get worse if you don't reach out. And sometimes leaving is your only option.
Angela Coe from Shelter from the Storm says if anyone is in immediate danger, the first thing to do is call local law enforcement. She says the next thing to do is to either reach out to their hotline or the National Domestic Violence Hotline, which is available almost 24/7. And most importantly, Coe encourages anyone struggling with domestic violence to always reach out and talk to someone. You can find more resources and a link to the petition from the Cooley family on our website, kesq.com.